The stocks of listed Adani Group companies have seen a downward spiral ever since US-based short seller Hindenburg released a scathing report alleging the group engaged in brazen stock manipulation and accounting fraud scheme. This report was released on the eve of Adani Enterprises' follow-on public offer, which was eventually cancelled even after full subscription. On January 30th, LIC said it had investments of 36,474.78 crore rupees in the Adani Group by way of equity and debt. The total purchase value of equity in all Adani Group companies acquired over many years was 30,127 crore rupees. Now, even after a month since the release of the Hindenburg report, Adani Group stocks continue to be under pressure. The share price slide has affected the investors of the company, including LIC. Reports suggest that the value of LIC's investment in Adani Group might have now declined to around 25,000 crore rupees. It cannot be ascertained whether the state-owned insurer has sold any of its Adani holdings or purchased more shares since the release of the Hindenburg report. Meanwhile, LIC has seen an erosion of 12.20% in its own share price since January 24th. The stock rose a tad last Friday to close a little higher than its 52-week low. Now, what does this mean for LIC's policyholders? According to experts, there should not be much of an impact as far as policyholders are concerned because LIC is one of the largest institutional investors in the country and it has investments in all marquee companies. So typically, even if it loses money in one of its investments, the loss gets offset by the profit it makes from its other investments.
LIC has a substantial investment in this group, and the initial figures indication which came that the value it was carrying was much more than the cost it has incurred. But as I can understand, in the last few days, maybe 10-15 days, there is further erosion in the valuation of the holding the LIC was having. So consequently, there may be some issue. But as I understand, LIC is a very big organization, and the total investment in the group being less than 1%, so it is not going to affect seriously the LIC policyholder. But as a professionally, I can say yes, there can be some impact, but not a larger impact.
If there is some impact because of the slide in Adani Company's share price on LIC's investment portfolio, it's the participating policyholders who will get impacted in terms of reduced bonus.
What will be its impact? If you do some mathematics, you will find its impact on bonus for endowment policies for 20-year policy, which was 48 rupees last year, will be, in my opinion, to the extent of 4 to 5 paise. Means, if at all the situation continues, or if at all today we have to declare bonus for with profit policyholders, then suppose as against 48, the bonus rate would have come to 49 rupees. Because of Adani's depreciating value, it may be 48.94 or 95. Means about 4 to 5 paisa less than what it would have been. So the impact is not that substantial.
Experts say that LIC's exposure in Adani Group companies is quite small when looked at from the perspective of assets under management. LIC had an AUM of over 46 trillion rupees as of December 2022. Even if LIC loses some money from its exposure to Adani Group companies, it is very likely to offset that loss from its investment in other companies like ITC and SBI, which have given healthy returns in the past year.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve.
nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.